Chat, Bungie just released a hype video for the Glaive weapon that's supposed to be coming out in Witch Queen. So I thought, screw it, let's go live for a couple of minutes, let's check out this video together and let's react to it. I mean, we all know the Glaive is going to be cool. I mean, everything they showed so far is going to be cool, but I guess it's just kind of double downing on that idea. So let's take a look. Nice that. Go back a bit. Alright, let's go look at this.
We did a bunch of work early on looking at various different types of weapons we could add to the sandbox. It's hard to find a new role that fits into that without breaking anything, but we throw stuff at the wall, see what sticks. And we found that the Glaive was sticky.
Yes, it was. It is a projectile weapon, and it is a shield, and it's a melee weapon all at the same time.
You can just destroy stuff. That's really satisfying.
Yeah, it's a whole cocktail of absurdity. Adding anything new to a sandbox, it's never not going to be difficult.
They're going to charge.
It's kind of amazing to think how many development hours went into this. A designer dedicated just to the Glaive for almost a year, like 6 months animator time, a ton of engineering support.
And it's so different than we thought it was going to be from the outset.
Yeah. The amount of iteration that went into this resulted in something I think is really special.
When we first started running playtests with it, they were way too strong.
I want to get the game design.
That's a good thing. That's a good problem to have.
You need to know how it's going to break things in addition to how it's working. And one of the best ways to do that is to send a whole bunch of people into a big map and go, hey, try and kill each other in the most ridiculous, absurd ways you possibly can.
Like, look at this.
You're not really playtesting if nobody is being an insufferable little trash goblin.
It's my kind of playstyle.
Wow, it's good to hear a developer actually admit that.
It's a thing that I feel like doesn't get talked about enough. The importance of breaking whatever it is you're working on in order to make sure that it's functional and that we can ship it in a healthy way.
It's very fun. I like meleeing that fast.
We had a bunch of folks playing through using the Glaive and listening to them come out of that playtest and be like, wow, I felt like a badass. We knew that we were going in the right direction at that point.
Up to this point, our primary melee-focused weapon archetype has been swords. We pull the camera out in third person because a lot of time, you know, you're taking these really big swings that are going to hit things that would be outside your field of view if you were in first person. The Glaive is a much more focused, much more directed thing. I mean, it's a polearm. You're holding it. It is very clearly pointing in a direction, so we wanted to keep that experience in first person.
I mean, Final Fantasy has gun blades.
It has an immediacy that I think would have been lost if we were exclusively in third person.
We had an idea of what we wanted it to be, and we knew we could get there, and after a year, seeing it, it's like, oh, of course we made that. That's what we're aiming at the whole time, right? But it's not. It's something completely new and completely unique.
One of the things that I think is so exciting about the Glaive is it's the kind of weapon you can only find in a Bungie game. It doesn't exist outside of the Destiny universe. It's this thing that someone said, okay, we love the high fantasy influences and we love sci-fi. Let's mold those two things together.
Does a Glaive have to do with a witch,
like
but
part lance,
whatever.
Part
I'll take it. Stab a witch. Sure, that's the lore right there.
And it comes together to create this experience that you can only find in Destiny.
This thing is awesome. A sword, a gun, and a shield all at once. It's just something we're really excited for. I can't wait for players to get their hands on the Glaive.
I think it looks like custom takedowns when you have the Glaive out. Alright. Like, that's the true Tuesday. I know some people are just like, oh, the like February 2nd, 2022. I'm like, bruh, February 22nd, 2022. That's the true Tuesday. But anyways, that's a whole nother tangent. But let's see if there's anything extra done in this video. But yeah, if you haven't pre-ordered Witch Queen, you play Destiny, you already failed, pre-order it. Alright, anyways, let's go back. Let's go back. Mute you, shut up. I mean, look at this. This just looks groovy. It looks like the Glaive gets little minor characteristics based on the class. Looks like you're gonna be playing. Go back, boop. Yeah, I'm bad at scrubbing videos, so sue me. Whatever. But look, oh, that arc one. That arc one is fucking sexy. But I dig that. But I hope what they do coming up next is they do like basically, I mean, it's a fucking glaive, sure, why not? They do this everything they've done for this, but they do it for swords too. That would be really nice. Bring back like I forget the hell you call them from Destiny 1. I mean, they have like new versions of them, but it's not the same. But bring back the characteristics of using a sword in Destiny, and like based in your subclass. Of like, just give it something cool, a whole new look. Think how sick it would be that if your sword looks like the fucking, like, the Archangel Michael's sword. Like, it's just this big old thing, like a sword, like a metal base, but it's like just burning, it's on fire. That'll be nice. Like, I don't know what fever dream the developers at Bungie had, but I fucking love it because I have no idea. You tell me where and how does Savathun, the darkness, or any of this shit have to equal a glaive? Where does glaive come in? I don't know how it all works in the lore, but I am glad it is there. I don't know. Can we just talk for a second? Let's go back. Can we get that like what they have right there, like the little gun model they have, like a pre-order bonus? Can we get that as a pre-order bonus? Because let me show you. Where is that shit? Let me show you that. Oop. Boop. Alright. Let me show you from the really cool items you can get from the little Destiny marketplace, the Ace of Spades and the Hawk Moon. Look at these little midget shits. Look at that. Look at these. Look at that. That. I want that. That looks cool. I also have like the ghosts that can read things like Alexa bug, but that, I mean, I think that corrupted ghost you actually get from pre-ordering. But I'm like, can I get something with as much detail as that, but just like a regular ghost? That'll be really nice. But anyways, I'm getting on like completely other tangents to make this go a lot longer than it needs to. But yeah, if you haven't pre-ordered Destiny yet, just fucking go ahead and pre-order. If you're playing it, why haven't you pre-ordered? It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna add a bunch of cool new shit to the game. Everything I've seen here looks good. My name is Quantum, and I'll see you next time.